UN vote on the resolution on alleged war crimes perpetrated by Sri Lanka will take place at 2:30 India time in Geneva tomorrow. India, of course, will look to force amendments in the resolution. The DMK has been demanding that the resolution needs to be made harsher. Earlier, there were concerns in India after the US watered down the resolution considerably. The Tamil parties in India want two specific things to be incorporated in that resolution through amendments. One, that the word genocide be introduced, and the second, that Sri Lanka be made to agree to an international probe into alleged war crimes. Maha Siddiqui headlines today's External Affairs Ministry correspondent, now joins us for more. Maha, what more details do you have about what is likely to happen in Geneva tomorrow?
Padmaja, let me first update you. There's a crucial meeting that's happening in Parliament, in the Prime Minister's office. The Prime Minister, of course, is there. The Foreign Secretary, NSA, apart from Dilip Sinha, who's come down from Geneva, who's India's permanent representative there. Kamal Nath, A.K. Antony Chidambaram, and they are also present in that meeting. This is a high-level meeting where India stand and specifically the amendments that can be pushed through India will be firmed up. So really, all matters are going to be decided in this crucial meeting. As you pointed out, the Tamil party, especially the DMK, is pushing for two amendments. One, the insertion of the word genocide, and secondly, the need for an international probe. In the US resolution, we know that the international probe bit has been restricted to the preambular part, which does not make it mandatory for Sri Lanka to allow an international probe into the war crimes. And in the operative part, they have only included the word probe, which is fair and transparent, which means that the onus lies on Sri Lanka to probe those crimes. Now, clearly, DMK was not happy with that. If India proposes an amendment, first it has to contact the sponsors, which is US. If the sponsors agree to add these amendments to the resolution itself, well and good, but chances are extremely slim, Padmaja, of that happening. If they do not agree, then India will have to move an amendment on its own, and a voting will take place on that. At the present moment, this is what the facts are, and the high-level meeting is on at the moment in Parliament.
Maha, even if India does agree to move those amendments, what are the chances that they will be able to find enough support to get that amendment passed?
Very slim chances, Padmaja, because remember, India is not the sponsor of this resolution. This resolution is largely sponsored by the West, the United States backing this resolution. Over the past 45 days, the US and 47 other countries have been consulting each other over what should be the language and the text of this resolution. So clearly, they have already decided and firmed up their resolution. In fact, what India was also concerned about is the fact that when India pushes for an amendment, it might also miss the many countries in the West that have backed this resolution. They could also have an objection to the fact that if India had such strong views on it, why didn't they themselves push a resolution rather than interfering in a resolution that is being passed and backed by the US?
Okay.
Now, there are very slim chances, if I could put it that way, of the amendment making it through, even if India pushes it for voting.
All right, Maha, just stay on with us. Headlines today, in fact, is one of the very few channels reporting from Geneva where that resolution is going to be voted upon at 2:30 p.m. India time. Lavina Tandon is right there. Lavina, it's very rare that something happening on foreign soil is so directly connected to domestic politics, but that's exactly what is happening with India and the UNHRC resolution. What's the buzz you're picking up from Geneva?
Well, at this point in time, I'm right where the debate is happening on the UNHRC High Commissioner's report, where the Sri Lankan Minister, Mr. Samarisinghe, has completely bashed it, has called it a conceit, and said that this is absolutely unacceptable to Sri Lanka, and all the other countries are debating on it. And as expected, China is supporting Sri Lanka and Cuba. So think whatever is expected of the 47 bloc of countries at the moment is the member state debate that's going on. That is what is happening. So what I'm trying to say, and also what is happening in time is, for today is a very important day, because possibly tomorrow morning, and today is a canvassing day. So Sri Lanka is canvassing support from whoever, the other countries who are in the middle and not yet decided, and at the same time US is doing the same thing, and today they are focusing on African countries. So what I'm trying to say is that what happened last year in terms of the way the whole voting figured itself out in the country supporting Sri Lanka, that is what is falling in place at this point in time as well. I do not see as yet any surprise element coming out of the debate. So going by that, it could be that the resolution could be passed, but we would want to see what would be India's stand. India is non-committal. They are not commenting at all at this point in time. They're consistently saying that Dilip Sinha, the ambassador, is still in Delhi, and hopefully we will see him tomorrow. And Sri Lanka, on the other hand, is not commenting on where the whole thing will lie, because they want to wait for voting. So today is a crucial day as far as we to see where the leanings would be, and it seems that the resolution should be passed, but we still have to see where India would stand as far as amendment goes. Technically, the date for amendment was yesterday, but there is still a possibility of amendment being pushed through. They're done from the higher offices in India.